Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn to Code with Noob. Today I'm starting a new series which is React Native series. So this is the first part of the React Native series video. So today I will cover the installation of the React Native on Android side. I will also cover the same installation thing for iOS side in a separate video. And in this video, I will also mention what are the benefits of Metro Bundler in React Native. So please keep watching the video, keep learning. Alright, let's jump right into the installation of React Native environment. So the first thing which you need to install is Node. So you can install Node by Homebrew. So you can just say brew install Node, and this will install Node for you. So you can install Node by other stuff like directly going to um, the Node website, and you can download and install it. But this is also the other way you can install the Node. The next thing which you need to install is Watchman. So Watchman is kind of a tool which is used by Facebook. It is basically used to watch the changes in the file system. So the way you can install it is brew install Watchman. So this will install Watchman for you. Now the I have both Node and Watchman already installed. So this is my Node version and this is my Watchman version, which I have already installed on my MacBook Pro. So the other thing which I want to point out is this installation which I am explaining right now is only for Mac, and and you can install everything for Windows too, but I am not going into that right now. I'm just explaining how you can install the environment for the Mac. The next thing after you have installed both Node and Watchman, the next thing which you need to install is uh, JDK, Java Development Kit, and the first part of the series will only cover the Android side of it, like how you need to set up the environment for React Native and for Android. The next part will cover how you can set it up for iOS too. Now the other thing is, now how you can install the JDK is by following this command, and all of these commands which I am explaining to you right now are already available on React Native dev docs. I will share the link of the React Native dev docs in the link below, but this is the command if you want to know. Adopt open JDK 8. So yeah, so you need to also make sure that the JDK version you are installing is JDK 8 or newer. So I already have the Java installed on my system. Maybe not. I think so. I'm pretty sure I have Java installed, but maybe my command was wrong. So it's Java dash version. Alright, and after that what you have to do is go to the Android Studio and go to the Android developer website, and then you can just download the Android Studio for Mac. So I will just move my other screen over here. So yeah, just over on the top, just in the Chrome, just search for Android Studio Mac, and then you can tap on download Android Studio. And when you tap on it, it will open, and then you can just download the Android Studio. Follow the instructions and you will be able to easily download the Android Studio. And I'm pretty sure when you download the Android Studio, it actually makes sure that your Java and everything is all set up. Alright, so Android Studio, you can install it, and after that you need to install the Android SDK. So Android SDK, everything will be installed for you by Android Studio. So you don't need to actually do anything related to configuring everything related to like the SDKs and all. Now the other things which you can configure is configuring the Android home environment variables. So I will just like all the steps of configuring the Android home environment variables are already present on the React Native website. So these are like some of the environment variables. So this path you can specify wherever your Android SDK is. It's usually in your users directory. And you can just do export all the paths, right? And then you can source it. Just type in this command source home bash profile for bash, and you should be able to load all the paths and environment variables. Alright, so after you have installed all the Android version of it, now the next command which you can do is it is this command npx react native, and then you can type in it, and then you can type in your project name. So I can just do demo project. So when you enter this command, React Native command line will make sure everything is set up correctly. It will install each and every dependency for you, and after that, after installing each and everything, it should actually run your React Native app on the Android emulator. So we will come right back in after the React Native project is set up. Alright, so after the installation, this is how it looks like. So when everything is set up for Android, um, if everything is set up for Android, then and everything for is set up for React Native, which is Node and Watchman, then this is how the React Native CLI will instruct us that these are the some of the next steps which we can take. So I already actually initiated this command, which and I named the project as demo project, right? So now if I want to run this project which has all the React Native template, so here is how I can run it. So here I can just go into that demo project directory, which I will go right away. So I'll go demo project directory, and then I will just basically copy this command, right, and then just paste it. So So there are some things which I want you to know is sometimes uh, sometimes what happens if your Android Studio, if your sorry, not your Android Studio, but if your Android emulator is not open or simulator is not open, then sometimes React Native CLI is not able to install the app to the simulator. So in order to install the app to the simulator, we can just run the Android simulator manually, which I will show you in just a moment. So now what happened is, so after I ran that command, it actually when I ran that command, in order for React Native to work, the first thing which React Native does is it basically starts the React Native server. So the React Native Metro server, which you can say, which basically serves the Metro bundle, or you can say the JavaScript bundle to the Android application. Okay, so now I will just see. So this is my another terminal in which I actually ran the command. Now you can actually see that failed to install the app. Make sure you have Android development environment set up. So what that generally means is, most of the time this will happen, that the SDK location is not present in the Android project. So what we can do is I can basically have a file in there. I can just create a file. So I am creating a file by VI editor. You can create this local.properties file with any of your text editor. It doesn't really matter. So after this, sorry, this is the wrong command. Yeah, so after this, alright, I have just copy and pasted it. So I already had this local.properties file copied somewhere. This is the common template for the local.properties, but the main thing, I mean, you don't have to include like all of these are basically comments. So this is the main thing, sdk.dir, and over here you basically mention what is the path of the Android SDK, and usually the path is most common if you have installed the Android Studio. This is usually the most common path, and then you just basically save this thing and run this command again. And now when you will run this command again, this will make sure your app is installed. And alright, maybe SDK location not found, define location with Android SDK root environment variable, or by setting the sdk.dir path. Now I just have to see if my local.properties, yes, they are. npx react native run Android. Actually, I found out what my mistake was, so I didn't read the instructions carefully. So the local.properties, I have to actually make that local.properties file in Android directory. So what I did was I just basically ran this command, move local.properties in Android directory. So what this command will do is it will move the local.properties from my current directory to this Android directory. So now I should be able to run this command, and what this command should do is build the whole React Native app Android project, and it will install the app. So this is how it is installing the app. Now this process might take a good amount of time because it is building the app from scratch. So it will actually build the Android app. You can see the Gradle build is running, and it is running all the Gradle tasks to actually run the Android app. So this process will take some time, and eventually when the app will build, it will be installed to the Android simulator, and I will show you uh, how this app looks like. So now you can see the app is installed, and this is how it is looking like. So it is basically loading from this 10.2.2 and this is actually the address of the Metro server, which I told you that the React Native app first runs. So the first thing which React Native app does is, I will show you where that server is. All right. So yeah, so this is the Metro server. You can see over there on the top, it is written Metro node launch package manager, right? So when actually we ran the command, it ran the server. So when it ran the server, and as soon as the app launches, it pushes that bundle. The server will push that bundle to our Android app, and this Android app is actually listening to that bundle. So now I will show you one thing. So if I just kill this app and run this app again, now you will see, now you can see this app kind of listened to this Metro server port, and it was listening to this bundle. So this Metro server basically gave this bundle to this React Native app, and everything is running fine. So now there can be a case in which your simulator is not running, right? So those of you who have the Android development background, like, they can actually run this simulator manually, easy. And you can actually Google how to run the emulator manually or from Android Studio. It is pretty simple. So I will just show you how it is done. So I will first basically will open the Android Studio. Just open the Android Studio. So Android Studio is launching. So after the Android Studio launches, I will just tap on this configure, right? And I will just do AVD manager. Now when I'll tap on this AVD manager, and yeah, so the AVD manager is open now. Now for most of the users who haven't installed Android Studio for the first time, they actually have to create the simulator. So you can actually create a simulator. You can tap on this create virtual device, right? It will open a wizard kind of thing. So the best I would recommend is you can install like this Pixel XL, right? And then you tap on next. And most of the time I would recommend whatever is the latest. If it is actually not available, just download it, right? And whatever is the latest, just install that. What I mean by whatever is the latest is whatever is the latest Android API level. So you can see over here, this is the API level. So when you say, hey, Android Q came in or Android R came in, so the latest one is the R. So you can just basically download it, and you can install it. All right. So, and then you just press next and then tap on finish. So when you will do all of that, you will see your emulator right over here, and then just you tap on this play button, and this will actually launch your emulator. Pretty straightforward stuff. And after you launched it, you can again run the command which would have failed if your emulator was not installed. So that command would be this command, npx react native run android, and this will build your android app and it will install to your simulator. And this is how it looks like. Alright, so let's discuss more or dig more deep into what is this Metro server which I talked about. Um, so, like right now, I just told you like this Metro server is serving a JavaScript bundle, and it's basically pushing that bundle to this app, and this app listens to that port 8081 which I just showed you. And if you want to like reload, you can just see over here to reload the app, press R. So you can just press R over here and it will reload the JavaScript bundle. So if there is any updated bundle, it will reload that bundle. So what actually happens under the hood, like why we need this Metro bundle, and like why can't I just always run like this? What I mean by that is, like, why can't I do this, right? So the last, like I just ran this command, right? So when we run this command, it actually starts the Metro bundler or Metro packager, and that Metro bundler does most of the stuff. Like, so what I am saying is, like, why can't I just run this command and then just install the app every time I make a change to this emulator? So those of you who are from the Android development background, they know that the build times for Android are not too good, and also like the Android development environment has a feature called hot reload and apply changes. They have renamed it once or twice, but it doesn't work very nicely. So most of the developers just disable that apply changes feature. So and if they want to build the app like I am just telling you to do right now, so just npx react native run android, right? So if it didn't ran the Metro server, and if we install the app as such how we install it in the normal Android development environment, it will take a good amount of time for this app to install. So now if we want to make any change, if we'll run this thing again, this will be very time consuming. So one of the biggest advantage of React Native is that that this Metro packager which I'm talking about over here, like which React Native does run on its own, this Metro packager actually gives us the thing called sub-second reload. So whenever we make any change to the app, it basically detects that change. It does a sub-second reload cycle, and in that way the UIs are very quickly updated in a matter of seconds. So to show that, I will just change. So I'll just go to app.js. You don't have to worry about right now like what is there, like what is the setup and structure. Just I will just change this edit 3 to edit 4, and you will just see that how quickly it just, so you can see just it refreshes and edit 4 is over there. So this is one of the things which Metro packager gives us in the React Native. So so the other thing which Metro packager does is it actually combines all the JavaScript code. So as you know, like React Native, most of the development we do in the JavaScript. So if you like just open this project, the demo project, I am actually using the Visual Studio code as my editor. You guys can use editor of your own choice, but I like this. So as you can see, if I have opened this project, and you can see like everything is in JavaScript. I will later make a video how you can support TypeScript in your React Native. I will do another video for that. So you can see like whatever we are writing in JavaScript, so Metro packager actually combines all the JavaScript code into a single file and translates any JavaScript code that device won't understand. So for example, like these JSX scripts and everything, right, they are actually transpiled into the native code, and so that whatever the device can understand, so they are transpiled into that, right? So Metro packager is doing that too. And the other thing which Metro packager does is it's actually like converting, like for example, if you see an image over here, right, it actually converts the image to objects, like the PNG files to objects, or it will add those PNG files into their particular directories of the native on the native side. So yeah, so this Metro bundler which I showed you, it actually does a lot of things, and it is a key part of the React Native development. So you can, if you want to read more about the Metro bundler, I will post a Medium link, and there is also a good document related to Metro bundler for Facebook, which I can also open right now over here, and I will share the link with you. So I have this thing over here. So facebook.github.io/metrodocs bundlings. So it gives all the concepts like resolution, transformation, serialization, like all the nitty gritty details. So if you guys are interested, you can go to this website, and it will give you a good detailed explanation of what is going under the hood. So yeah, this was a small deep, not that much deep dive, but a small introduction about what this Metro bundler is about and what are the benefits this Metro bundler gives us in our React Native development. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to click on the like button. If you don't like this video, please mention why in the comment down below. Like, share and subscribe. Keep learning.